Hi Year 1, it's Miss Flynn. I've missed you all so much. I'm sorry I didn't get to say goodbye before we all had to leave school. But when Miss Cardy asked me to read you all a story, I was so excited. I actually couldn't wait because I really miss all of you. I miss your faces, I miss all your work, I miss your jokes. It's just not the same without you. But I do know that we will all get to see each other sometime in the future. And Miss Cardy's been telling me all about the wonderful work you've been doing and the phone calls that she's been having with you. And Mr. Accuse and Miss Perryman. I was really jealous. I want to speak to you, so maybe I can try and do that. And she said that a lot of the work that's been sent in is amazing. And I was just so impressed. So I can't wait. I'm going to have to go onto the London Fields website now and look at all of this. And I really can't wait in future weeks to see more of what you've written or what you've drawn or your wonderful maths or any other work that you've done. If you've baked a cake and you've taken a photo, that would be amazing to see. If you have drawn a picture of the tree outside your window, that would be amazing to see. Now, talking about drawing, I'm going to read you a story, and I picked it for two reasons. The first reason was because I'm actually not in London at the moment. I had to come back to where my parents live to help them, and this is where all my storybooks are, but we couldn't find them. They're hidden somewhere in a cupboard, and I had to look for them properly. So I asked Mr. Lawson to send me some of the books that we read in assembly time. And so you might have heard this story, but unfortunately it means I can't show you the pictures. And when I try and show you the screen on my computer, it's just a really bright light and you can't see it. So I promise next time I will actually have a book so you can see the pictures as well as hear me reading. Now the second reason I picked this book was because, as you know, I'm not very good at drawing. I try, and I'm going to keep trying because we know that we just need to keep trying and not give up, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And that's why I love this book, because it's all about a boy who loves to draw. And actually, I was about to tell you the ending. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to read it to you and then we'll talk about it afterwards. So the story is called Ish, and you might remember it, by Peter H. Reynolds. Now if I keep looking to my side, it's because I'm reading the book. Okay, you ready? Perfect. Raymond loved to draw. There's a picture of him on the floor drawing a picture. Looks like his living room. Anytime he's now in bed. Anything, anywhere, he's on the toilet. I know. One day, Raymond was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Raymond could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. He's sitting at his table and he's throwing it across the room. He does not look happy. Leon's laughter haunted Raymond. That means he kept thinking about it. He kept remembering what his brother said. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Raymond put his pencil down. "I'm done." Didn't want to draw anymore. Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped, because obviously he's not very happy, so he's not being very nice to his sister. "I was watching you draw," she said. Raymond sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up the crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back with that!" Raymond raced after her, shouting up the hall into her room. I can see Marisol, she's running away now. He was about to yell, but he fell silent when he saw his sister's walls covered in a crumpled gallery. "This is one of my favourites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Raymond said. "But it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Looks like my drawings. Ish." "Vase-ish?" Raymond looked closer. Then he studied all of the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a new way. "They do look ish," he said. Raymond felt light and energised. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely, so suddenly he's thinking about lots of different ideas of things that he could draw ishly. He began to draw what he felt. Loose lines, quickly springing out without worry. And there's a picture of him on the floor drawing lots of squiggles and lots of paper flying out around him. Raymond once again drew and drew the world around him. So here's a picture of him drawing a tree. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his notebooks of tree-ish things, house-ish things, boat-ish things, afternoon-ish things, fish-ish things, sun-ish things. Raymond realised he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish feelings, silly-ish feelings, excited-ish feelings. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. One spring morning, Raymond had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. So he couldn't write them down, these feelings, and he couldn't draw them. So he decided not to capture it, not to write it down, and not to draw it. Instead, he simply enjoyed it. And Raymond lived ishfully ever after. There's a picture of Raymond walking along with his notebook, looking at the world around him, looking really happy. So I love that book because, like I said earlier, you know me, I'm not very good at drawing all my number 5s. But they do look ish like they should do, and that's okay as long as I keep trying. And I know lots of you are trying at home with your maths and your writing and your reading. And I'm just so impressed with you all. And I just want to say well done. Keep being kind at home to everyone that's there, even if siblings or cousins or anyone else annoys you a little bit. Try to be nice and kind, just like you are at school. And I can't wait to see you all again and those smiling faces. But I'll read another story, like I said. I'll try and find my storybooks so that you can actually see the pictures, because I know it's not the same. But until then, I can't wait to see all of your lovely work. And I can't wait to see you all. So take care. Bye.